these guys who plied a trade, Grand Mall, this young man is telling me that's where he usually sells his fish, but decided to come over on the Carenage, I guess because the sales might be a little bit more brisk on this side.
Sales are not too bad for the past few days. Coming here, we getting through and everything. Selling fish at $8 a pound because we can't go and sell in Grand Mall because they're only taking from the bigger vessels.
Since morning I come over here with 2 tuna and only one I sell so far. Sale this morning it was very nice and now it just broke down. Earl dead now.
Although fish sales are a bit better for this young man, for others that's not the case. They are singing a different tune.
Came in 2 o'clock yesterday, about after 2. Mid the evening time. Okay. And we there on the jetty waiting for our fish to ship because they had a shipment. All after 4 in the morning, we still there on the jetty waiting for our fish to go through. And they say, well, when they come and grade it, they say it feels so. That is why we here on the Carenage today, trying to pass it to some farmers. I don't like how they treating us in Grenada here. It ain't nice at all, at all, at all.
Some fishermen who usually ply their trade in the Grand Mall area and sell the fish for export have now taken their catch to the Carenage St. George to sell, as they say it is rejected for the international markets. They say the fish often passes the international grade when they leave Grenada. However, when they arrive at their destination, they are rejected, running them into a loss. They want government to intervene as they have financial obligations and their families to feed. One young man showed GBN the result of his sacrifice.
How the thing going now, fishermen have to ship their own fish for themselves. And when we ship, they grading it down here. They saying it's grade 1 and when you reach up there, it's a different grade. It's failing up there. So we really want to know what's going on. When the money come back to us, they taking it for the shipping, they taking it for the box, they taking it for the company, taking out the percentage. And we's like dog in Grenada here. Nothing ain't going on for us.
Fine, should have more flights in place so that exporting will be top class because we have the best grade in the Caribbean and everything. So
Fisheries is not taking no fish from no small boats. They're always telling us that they're not getting clean and these things and them. Which I would love for the government to do something much better than that for us fishermen. Because every morning I have to leave my bed 4 o'clock to go out in the ocean to go and hold the fish on them. I have 9 fish and I have to sell the 9 for myself.
So Friday, the cutter broke my hand and he lost my hand, so it's a risky game. But I find they really need to do something about this.
Civil Aviation Minister Clarice Modeste Kerwin during Tuesday's press brief says, according to the main exporter of fish in the country, the quality of the fish from the small boats become compromised after long journeys.
The date of commencement of this problem seemed to have happened about in the past 3 weeks. What I was told, and we've been following up with the main exporter of fish in our country, in following up on conversation with him, because when I heard about it last week, I called him. He was out of the country, but we managed to connect. And I asked, well, what is happening with the smaller boats? And he said, well, when the fish gets to North America, they have had complaints about the poor quality of the fish. Now, it does beg the question, why just the smaller boats and why in the past 3 weeks? Is it something that they're doing differently?
Christina John, GBN News.